Good morning, guys. First of all, I apologize for sitting here without a shirt. Sorry, let me just adjust this quickly. Unfortunately, I busted a bicep pretty badly, and yeah, kind of stuck on the couch, lying, feeling sorry for myself. But in any case, listen, the thing I needed to speak to you guys about today is eating better, but eating better through portion control and just managing your day better, especially when it comes to portion control, and how often you eat and those type of things. The reason for my email is I've been watching this this one gentleman online that's got quite a good presence within the diabetic world, if I could call it that. And he was promoting how to get shredded and get healthy for people with diabetes. And his main bit of info or bit of advice that he gave was eating 3 big meals a day. This is a kid that chomped down 5 pancakes with chicken breasts and all types of stuff, and really having 3 large meals. Now, let me try and put this as delicate as I can. That's probably the most moronic thing you could do as a diabetic. First of all, if you understand what your body goes through as a diabetic, you are currently in a state of malnutrition, and not because of the amounts of food that you take in, but the amounts of food that your body can deal with. Now, I'm a type 1 diabetic, which means my body does not naturally produce insulin anymore. That's why I have to supplement it by taking insulin. But over the last couple of weeks, for those who have followed me, you'll see I've left insulin for a couple of days. I think I left it for 2 weeks at a stage. And that was because I managed my day. I managed the way I ate. I managed what I ate, and things like that. So I just want to give you another example. Like this morning was the first time in 3 days that I took insulin. And not because I'm trying to get off the insulin or anything like that, but because I haven't needed it. Every time I've tested my blood sugar, I've been within the 6 and 8 range where that's my comfort zone. So I haven't needed to take any insulin. But, when I talk about portion control, I eat up to 7-8 times a day. And, okay, 2 of those include shakes. So whether it'll be my normal banana and peanut butter shake in the morning or my post protein shake after gym or something like that. But I eat so often. Like, if just to give you guys an example. So let's say a normal plate of food for me is, or something I've been eating a lot lately, is let's take soup. So I've been doing this chicken and corn soup lately, which is chicken, corn, and broccoli. The broccoli's really helped for my eyes. Guys, if you've got slight bit of eye problems, fuzziness, blurriness, start chomping the shit out of broccoli. I'm telling you, it does wonders. Any case, so getting back to it. So what I'll do is I'll have my breakfast. Let's say my first meal starts so I'll have breakfast at about 6 o'clock in the morning. And let's say my first meal starts at about 9 o'clock the day. So I'll take my soup and I'll break it up into cups. Like I'll have a cup of soup at 9 o'clock. I'll have a cup of soup at 11 o'clock. I'll have a cup of soup at 1 o'clock. I'll have a cup of soup at 2:30. And the reason for that is I'm filling my body with something that has very great nutrients in it. It's got the building blocks and the feeding blocks and all that type of stuff that I need. But I'm breaking it up into sections that my body can actually handle. So not only does it handle when it goes in and the glucose gets broken down, it can handle the amount of those, but it can also handle pulling out the nutrients of what I just put into my body. So what I'm saying is I'm basically taking the same amount of food that I would normally eat in a good day. I'm just breaking it up. So I'm eating more often, even when I'm having a chicken breast. So another favorite meal of mine is brown rice with chicken breast, broccoli, or whatever veg I decide to go with it. I will cut the chicken breast into 2. I'll split the broccoli, I'll split the rice. So I'll take a normal plate of food and I'll split it into 2 and eat it 2 hours apart. Not only is it great for weight loss, which I've needed lately. But it's also it's just so much easier for your body to handle, and I've had great health results from it. I feel better, my body performs better, everything. I don't get that sluggishness that a lot of diabetics struggle and complain about. So yeah, so with this portion control over the last couple of days, I've not needed to take insulin. My blood sugar's been where it has to be. I consume food, it goes up by 1 or 2 points, it comes right back down again. So I've not needed to take any insulin. This morning I took a small amount, primarily because I cheated a little bit last night with something I added to my supper. But I mean, I had the freedom to do that because my portion control is so good and things like that. I can eat that little bit of naughtiness every now and then because my body can handle it. I'm staying within my healthy levels, things like that. So I really want to emphasize the importance of portion control. For a diabetic, you should be eating at least. You cannot survive, and I don't give a shit how busy you are making excuses. I don't accept that shit in life. But you can't just eat breakfast and then somewhere during lunchtime have lunch and then have supper and stuff like that. If you're eating breakfast at 6 o'clock in the morning, you need something to supplement or to fill up by 10 at the latest. You need to have lunch at a proper time. You need a mid-afternoon fruit or something like that. Yeah, you can't just be eating 3 big meals a day. It's not good for you. Your body can't handle it. Most of what you're putting in it, irrespective of how freaking healthy you think you are or how healthy the food is you're putting in your mouth, what is the use of putting great food in your mouth when your body can't absorb it, when it just moves it out? So yeah, that's my little rant for today. I know this kid's got a big following and things like that, but sorry to say, dude, I don't want to call you out, but that's the wrong advice. Telling a diabetic to eat 3 big meals a day is moronic. It's not what it's supposed to be. So okay, leave me your thoughts at the bottom. I'd love to hear from you guys, and yes, it's been great chatting. Have a good one.